The liver is an organ located on top of our stomach, kidney and intestines. It is known as a chemical factory because it makes various chemicals from the nutrients absorbed by the small intestine. It detoxifies harmful chemicals from our body. It purifies our blood of toxic chemicals and harmful drugs. The liver gets overloaded when drugs, chemicals, alcohol, processed foods, junk foods are consumed in large quantities. This leads to a condition called fatty liver disease. Having small amounts of fat in the liver is normal, but excess fat is harmful. Over time, the blood flow through the liver slows down. In some cases, the liver may even stop working. This is called liver failure. Our liver works very hard to detoxify our body. We barely give it a thought until something goes wrong with it. To maintain the health of the liver, you should eat food that can cleanse your liver naturally and stimulate its ability to expel toxins from our body. Here are 5 superfoods which can effectively cleanse your liver naturally. According to a double-blind randomized controlled clinical trial, garlic powder supplements were given to people suffering from non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. These people had a high buildup of fat in the liver. Intake of garlic significantly reduced total cholesterol and improved liver function. Selenium content present in garlic activates liver enzymes. These liver enzymes naturally flush out the toxins out of the body. Polyunsaturated fatty acid rich foods. Polyunsaturated fatty acids or PUFAs are the omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. A systemic review and meta-analysis on omega-3 supplementation and non-alcoholic fatty liver disease suggested that omega-3 PUFA supplementation may decrease liver fat. Another study that evaluated the efficacy of prolonged polyunsaturated fatty acid supplementation in patients with fatty liver disease supports the efficacy of omega-3 polyunsaturated fatty acid as a new therapeutic approach in the treatment of fatty liver. Supplementation with omega-3 polyunsaturated fatty acids improved biochemical, ultrasonographic and hemodynamic features of fatty liver. Foods that contain omega-3 fatty acids are fish, seafood, nuts and seeds such as walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds, etc. Oils such as flaxseed oil, soya bean oil, etc. as well as dietary supplements such as fish oil. A higher intake of legumes, especially chickpeas, beans, peas, lentils, have been associated with lower waist circumference, serum cholesterol and blood pressure, as well as lowering the prevalence of fatty liver. People with fatty liver are mostly diabetic. Legumes are low glycemic foods that improve glycemic control markers in individuals with or without diabetes. Legumes can also improve the lipid profile due to their high fiber content and lower glycemic index. In addition, legumes are a good source of slowly digestible carbohydrates and vegetable proteins. A systemic review and meta-analysis of randomized control experimental trials investigating the effect of pulses or markers of glycemic control in people with and without diabetes demonstrated that pulses improved the glycemic control. Deficiencies in vitamin D can result in fatty liver disease. Many studies have demonstrated that high serum vitamin D levels lower the risk of fatty liver disease. Vitamin D exists in 2 forms, vitamin D2 and vitamin D3. Our skin produces vitamin D3 from exposure to sunlight. Very few foods contain vitamin D2. Vitamin D2 is obtained from the sun-exposed mushrooms. Fish such as salmon, tuna and mackerel and fish liver oil are good sources of vitamin D. Small amounts of vitamin D are also found in beef liver, cheese, egg yolks, etc. Our body is a physiological habitat for more than 100 trillion microorganisms. Several studies and clinical trials have encouraged probiotic treatment or supplementation as a promising and safe therapeutic approach for clinical care of patients with fatty liver disease. According to a systematic review and meta-analysis of randomized controlled trials that investigated the effects of probiotic on non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, probiotics can reduce weight, BMI, improve liver function, decrease plasma lipid and glucose levels, and restore liver fat infiltration. Another study where adolescents receiving a probiotic capsule for 12 weeks showed a significant reduction in lipid profile and fat in the liver. Some common fermented foods that naturally contain probiotics include yogurt, paneer, idli, dosa, dhokla, sauerkraut, pickles, some cheese, and probiotic supplements.